Carthage must be destroyed. We are going to look at the results of my spring cleaning here because I want to make a video about it. So that's what we're going to do. A lot of this stuff I would have talked about last time, so this video is going to be a lot shorter than it was. But I basically was able to get all of my stuff up on eBay, and some people have already been buying stuff. Thank you if you are watching this and you bought something. I've shipped a lot out too already. But yeah, it was a very busy weekend since I posted that video, or rather, just a couple days. I worked a lot. I also got I sent out 100 parcels, not of my model stuff, but of my wife's business. So I was really busy and was able to get all this hobby cleanup done too. But basically, and I'll start from the very top here. My goal was to basically fill this cabinet here with my model collection. I still have some space I could make here, but I don't think I'll be able to actually do it from the stuff I want to keep. But up at the top here, I got a box with a bunch of palm trees for Libya, for my World War II stuff when I do the desert stuff. There's also, I'm not going to take it out, but there's kind of like a 3D printed snap together maze that I use for Frostgrave. And I don't know if you can see it up here, but I've got my Celtic Farmstead here. This is a really big piece. I put it on a kind of a big board here. I may not keep this. I might sell it locally or take it apart and sell pieces separately because it's not going to be easy to carry around. And I don't think I'm going to be working on scenery much for Romans, and I'm definitely not any Celts anymore because I'm selling all the Celts. So again, I'm not going to go through these very quick, but there's my Romans. The other ones are off to the side here still. I showed you guys all this stuff before. That hasn't changed, nor has this. I've only just separated stuff that needs to be varnished, so I won't go through that. But this section here, I've started stacking projects and stuff that I want to work on next. I've got some more desert terrain that I want to work on. I've got a hippo there that I haven't finished for like 2 years. It's just I just work on it randomly when I want to. Some tanks. I've got all my Anglo-Afghan War Pashtun warriors here. That's what I'm Pashtun warriors there that I'm working on. And that's of course right here. I haven't moved them. I'm going to start painting these guys again tonight because I finished all my shipping work, and I also finished cleaning up everything. I decided to keep the T-72 in the end. I think it's just too cool. Somewhere there's I think it's behind this. There's still parts for that there. So yeah, I'll go back to working on this Afghan Anglo war stuff here. Down here nothing's really changed. I'm just keeping all of this pre-painted stuff just because I think it's useful for now. I may sell it, or at least you know, maybe sell it cheap to some local people if they want to take it later. But for now it's still good for videos and for Instagram pictures and just solo games if I ever want to play something fantasy, right? I got enough guys up here that I could do some fantasy solo wargaming. I got some monsters and stuff up there that I can work with. I got some other stuff I'll paint. Again, just a hodgepodge of the different Punic war stuff that I'm still doing. I decided in the end not to sell Carthage. I already sold my Numidians, and I will be selling my Celts. But I was going through my models and looking at them all and putting them on eBay, and I just thought, you know what, Carthage must be destroyed is my name. I need to have Carthage. So I kept the Carthaginian units that I have. I will end up having one unit of veterans, just a regular Libyan Phoenician heavy troop unit. What else do I have? I kept the Libyan skirmishers. I may not make them Libyan skirmishers, they may be Sand Knights. I also kept all the Iberians. I don't have many. I have enough to make a very tiny division in Hail Caesar, but I thought, you know, with Carthage, it would be good to have them as the main kind of troops for Italy. The invasion of Italy with Hannibal, I should say. And then of course my Sand Knights that I'm still working on. So that is still a project that I'll continue doing, and I will do Carthage. Beyond that though, I am selling all the Greeks and all the other stuff, the Celts, any Germans I had, and all that stuff. There's not a whole lot down here. This is still a mess. I may organize it later. I may not. It's mostly fantasy and spare parts, dice, what have you. As for rules, I haven't sold any rules except for Mortal Gods. It just sold today, so I'm going to be shipping that out. I just don't have anyone that I'm going to be playing that game with anytime soon. plus storing all the cards and game pieces. It just is not convenient. Whereas like, you know, games like Clash of Spears or something just need tokens and dice, whereas Mortal Gods needs a bit more, so I just got rid of that. As for rules themselves, you can just take a look here on what I'd like to play or plan to play. If I sell anything out of this, it might be the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, depending if I ever play D&D. I'm more into wargaming tabletops now, more so than D&D. But if somebody comes along and says they want to do Dungeons and Dragons with miniatures, then I'm probably okay doing that. So I've kept onto those, but those will probably go next if I decide to get rid of anything else. The other war games, though, I'm going to keep. Beside it, they're holding it all up because I don't have a book stand or something to hold the books there. Is just some random stuff. More World War II. All of these boxes here have a mix of my Italians and my Romans. In these bags above it, I've kept all my Perry late medievals because I'm going to be doing some, I said before, some Burgundian War stuff. And yeah, I want to keep doing that. Other than that, that's almost all. Not going to be a long video today. This box used to have a whole bunch of stuff in it, and I still have to break all of these. I might still do some unboxings with these because I haven't done them yet. But this stuff here, I still have to open them and break them down. I like doing that because the boxes take up so much space. You can see I still got some sprues of the pike and shot guys here. I'm going to do that with these Romans here too. I'll break them up and I'll store them in kind of like a filed compartment there. So if I need a body, I know which box to look and get the body. I like to do that and save space. And I'll do that with the pike and shot guys too. And all this stuff here will sink really low because once all those boxes are properly cataloged, it doesn't take up as much space. But that's a project for later. And I was able to get rid of this second section here. I still got magic cards, but I'll probably sell those, or I don't play the game. I had some that I collected. The rest of this closet's basically store-related stuff or eBay stuff, and likewise these boxes here are just model spray paint and stuff that is easy enough to replace no matter where I go, primer and stuff like that. Other than that, that should be it. I'll just do a quick. I'm gonna make it one video today, and I don't want to separate. I'm gonna edit it really easily. This stuff here is a wife's project that I put together. It's kind of a mess now, but it's just some cute graveyard stuff. I'll probably not do much with it after other than Frostgrave, extra pre-painted pieces. I wasn't able to find a place to put these rivers and roads, so they're just going to hang out here in the bottom of a drawer and chill out, and then when I need them. I like them, but I would rather make I'd rather make my own table one day. But for wargaming now, if COVID ever goes away, and my current living situations, this is the best way to do it. Just pick them up and take them with me when I want to wargame. I got some battle mats tucked away in a closet elsewhere. So, other than that, not a whole lot else. There's the Mortal Gods rules. I sold that, so don't worry about that. I put some more stuff on eBay. Again, a lot of stuff is still on eBay if you guys want to check it out. I'm going to put some Charlie Foxtrot movement trays on there. I don't need them because I don't have any Celtic units that are going to be that big. They're 160mm by 40mm. They're good MDF movement trays. I've got this house here. I forget what it's from. I got it from Warlord, but I don't like how I painted the roof. I think I could have done better. It snaps together. I think I glued it, but I didn't like the results of it. I kind of just threw it together and painted it, so I'm going to put it on eBay. Somebody will buy it, I'm sure. It's not done, but whatever. And finally, I'm just going to sell this guy. I was going to turn him into a terrain piece, but I think no need. I don't need to. So yeah, that is everything, and that is my spring cleaning. You see, I don't have a really big collection, but that's okay. I don't have a really big home, so this is what I'll have to do. I'll just work on the few projects I have left, and yeah, that's what my plan is. As for the projects, I guess I'll say, and you can just basically see how it's evolving. You can see I'm doing Punic Wars, the Bersaglieri from World War II, odd fantasy I like, the Afghan Anglo War stuff, the second one in particular, and then I don't have any put together yet, but the other project I'm doing is, of course, the Burgundian era, the Burgundian War stuff that I talked about as well. Yeah, that's it. And that's all I'm going to talk about today. So have a good one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.